Right, good afternoon again. Part 2, use it or lose it. I don't know how many parts there'll be quite a few I think, because I've got a lot to get through. Yeah, I'm going to make up some of these pockets. Sorry, grabbing something. Melina Pilot, Septeria 18 did them first, then Melina Pilot did them. So yeah, and then I did some. So I thought I had some made, and I did, so I thought I'd show you the sort of finished article and show you how to make one. And then I've already found, going through my bits and bobs, I've got one here ready to go. I've kind of paired that one up, and then I found these ones as well, so obviously I did all these a while ago. Yeah, don't know, so yeah, I'll crack through some of those. If I've got enough paper, I might need to go into my pocket to get some paper. We shall see. But this is how you do it. You need paper, obviously. I'm trying to think which one I want in the middle. They're better if you tear them really unevenly. They look kind of nicer. This is a weird paper. It's like a really thick mulberry paper, so it'll be fine. Off. I don't want it that wide, so I'm just going to split them down the middle. So you just make piles of. That'll kind of go. It'll go with this, which I'm hoping will look alright. So, it can be card, it can be paper, it can be whatever you've got loafing around your craft room. You can leave the fluffy edge, you can take the fluffy edge off. It's completely up to you. This is the weirdest paper. I've no idea where that came from. So yeah, just make something that's pleasing to your eye, basically. I don't want to use too much of that because I can use that on the back. So let's rip along this edge. Yeah, and they can be pockets, they can be journal cards, they can be whatever you want really. So right, so you stack them up and then glue them together. Let's start with this one. Doesn't really matter. Try and keep one edge straight-ish. What sort of glue? Let's just use a PVA, I think. It can be thin strips, thick strips. Really doesn't matter. Ooh, mucky pup. And then last one. I say Melina Pilot and Septeria 18 have got really good demos on how to do these, so don't rely on my demonstration here. You can go and check them out. If I can find the videos, I'll link them below, but I know when I did this the first time, I linked them then. So right, so that's that. Let's do this one while we're, that got wet. Let's do something different. Let's do it that way. Putting far too much glue on. Yep. We trim it up in a minute, so don't worry that they're weird edges. Just get your scraps out. You can straighten the top off if you want to, or leave it cut, torn. It is completely up to you. Depends what you like, doesn't it? See if we can judge this even slightly straight. Be good. Okay. So those are basically the fronts of your pockets. Ink if you want to. You don't really see an awful lot of it. Somebody's car alarm's now going off. Not mine. Right, so then you need a piece of paper to back them with. And it needs to be, I don't know, about ½ an inch bigger. Sorry, that's really irritating, isn't it? Go about there. Again, you can cut. You can cut the edges if you want to, or I can't see if that's straight. Needs to be double-sided. Just remembered. No, it doesn't, you Wally. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, where's my little ruler gone? There you are. Come on, think, what are we doing? Right, it needs to be about there. And about there. It's been a while since I made these, so let me off. Fold up the bottom. Now you can leave it as a pocket. You can make it bigger and leave it as a little pocket there if you want to, but I'm not going to. I should have marked that properly. Although that wasn't a bad guess. Well done. Let me think. That's going to come over. Yeah, I need to remove that. Actually, that was pretty good, Susan. Well done. Right. Use a scoring board if you want to. Probably more sensible. I'm making it look more harder work than it actually is, of course. Yeah, you can be really precise with this if you want to. You can, you can properly measure it out and stuff and get your edges even. I doubt mine are going to be even. Let's face it. Come on. Well, that's not too bad. Right. So, and that's it basically. Stick those down. You're done. Bob's your uncle, and all the rest of it. So. Now I don't want to stick there. I just want to stick this little bit here. Ooh. Stay on the paper. I think I'll fold the bottom up and over. Too high. Oh, you're so unforgiving, art glitter glue. Those corners, I'll fluff this one up slightly, so I'll try and do better. I cut it a bit wonky, or it didn't fold up. I don't know, one or the other. Now, as I say, you can leave that open if you want as a pocket. I don't think I will. I think I'll just stick it straight down. So yeah, you end up with a really wonky pocket. Right. Actually, does it need that? Probably not actually. No, I might leave it like that, I think. So yeah, right. And it's as easy as that. You can decorate it. That's what I was getting out while we was talking. I got out my look, see, more scraps. Let's get that pin in because it will seal itself. I've got some pre-done Artie Maze style toppers ready to go on. Snippet, no, what do we call them? Snippets? Yeah, snippets. These things anyway. Which of course I'm making a right mess out of. Okay, so I just got no room as usual. Okay, so what can we put on there? We can put a little birdie on there. It's quite nice, doesn't he? Or a squirrel. Yeah, and check out Artie Maze Andrea's channel. She shows you to do these. It's just dead easy. A bit of masking tape on a piece of plastic and then just stick bits on top of each other and make these things. I can't remember what they're called, that they snip it. I'm pretty sure they're called snippets. And of course you can peel the masking tape off, so and just try them. And they're really easy and fun to make actually. Do you know what, that's going there. But I do add a bit of glue, because although the masking tape is sticky, you don't want it falling off. So yeah, they make really nice page pockets. And of course the nice thing is that, you know, when you finished your journal, you get all your scraps out and then it perfectly colour coordinates. So yeah, so there we are. Alright, then you just put your tag in there, or a journal card or whatever, and that's that. Easy peasy. Where'd I put the other ones? I don't know. Right, okay. Let's carry on. Right, let's do this other one. Might get a bit funky actually, and have that one on this one. Let's go about there. Pencil. Should we be accurate this time? Why not? So a 2 centimetre border, and then 2 centimetres that side. Look at me measuring. There's the thing, eh? Usual trial and error with this Tim Holtz cutter. More scraps. So this one, we could actually do quite a large pocket if we wanted to. Fold that up first. What do we fancy? Let's go that way. That's a little bit deep. There. That'll be nice. Let's drop the top. I can't actually remember how we made these, so I'm kind of blagging it here. I say, I did do a video doing these, so feel free to check it out. Or check out Septeria 18 or Melina Pilot, who do a cracking job. What I might do is turn that over. Now you can keep the edges straight if you want to. As if you fold them straight, of course. Or you can rip them, which I'm going to do because this is like a mulberry paper. It gives you quite a nice fluffy edge. So let's do that now. If you tear it, it's fluffier, but let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's not gonna. Okay, fine. It's really thick actually. We will cut that off. It's just told me it wants to be cut off. Cool. You are thick. don't know where I got this paper from. No idea. Right, let's just do those. Now, the joy is you can really ink these up. Do that in a minute. Right, let's stick this in. Now then, stick properly this time, you. Okay, so we don't need it there. We'll start about here. It's easier to put it on here than it is to try and judge it actually on the pocket, because you can, you know, get it in the wrong place and then, you know, it just becomes a blooming mess basically. So yeah, so just run a little bead of glue along there. Oh, you can actually get it on there. And then if you want to make a little pocket here, which we're going to do, just do that. And that's it. Your pocket is done. And then you end up with a little not that one. So yeah, you end up with a little pocket there. The Tim Holtz things. I wasn't that keen on those actually when they arrived. So yeah, there we are. Little pocket. Okay, so that's two. What did I do with it? There it is. Right. Okay. That's shown you how to do the layering bit, which is basically dead easy, as you saw. Let me put those back here. Okay, where'd the others go? Right, I think the only stuff I've got that's going to look any good is, oh, actually, hang on. I forgot, I got this one almost ready. Where'd you come from? You fell out, didn't you? Okay, so I've got a gel print here, which I think go beautifully. So I'm doing it. Oh, it doesn't fit in that one. Do I want them torn or do I want them straight? I think I might go torn, but let's straighten off this bottom. And we will straighten off the top. Just going to guesstimate. Can't be doing all this measuring lark. Yep, I like it. Yeah, certainly get your scoreboards out if you're a, you know, if you really want things to look absolutely perfect. Because that way you'll get everything nice and perfect. I'm not going to bother with a pocket on this one. We will I'm hoping to have a really big load of ephemera when I finish this, because there certainly is a lot of stuff. Now the only thing I'm going to watch is that I stick it, you see these are loose, if I stick it in that way, when I try and put a tag in, it's going to catch in here. Now yes, I could go and stick those, no problem at all, but if I turn it that way, all the lines are going downwards, so that way it won't get stuck. And it really doesn't matter pattern wise, and obviously if you've got a pattern that goes one way or the other, you would need to take that in mind. Directional, that's the word I was struggling for. Yeah, you would need to keep that in mind and put, you know, orientate your paper accordingly. Do I need any more on there? I don't think I do. Right. Okay. So, like I say, stick it so they're all going that away. Sorry, my head will probably get in the way. Just want to see that that's there. There. Yes, I do need to. Yeah. When you got one stuck down, it's pretty easy. Makes your life a little bit easier. Oop. That was just a photocopy of a really bad gel print, but I love it. But that's the random stuff that I do like. Yeah, another one. I like that. I really like that actually. I love the randomness of the gel print. I think that's what I love. Does it need decorating? I pulled out this. I don't know when I made that. But yeah, I mean obviously you can stick on extra pockets if you want to. that's quite the right one. But yeah, you can really layer them up and make them all kinds of fancy. Should we see if there was a snippet we can put on there? Really big enough, that one, is it? Let's get the others. I did some small, some big, some humongous, like that. And some I haven't finished. Story of my life. Sorry, that's probably casting a really bad shadow, but I shall move it in a moment. Let me move it now. Move it over to the side. See, I could stick that on and make it a pocket. Could have a double pocket going on there. That's tempting. Although, that would make a better pocket. Oh, I like that. That's the one. I'll make it into a double pocket, as it's got a nice straight top. Yeah, these are really handy to make. If you get 5 minutes, just sit and splodge them on. I say check out Andrea's Artie Maze's YouTube, because she shows you how to do it. But as I say, it really isn't hard work. Just get yourself a plastic file, you know, one of those ones that you put paperwork in, and little bits of paper, masking tape, and just start sticking bits, and that's all you do. Ooh, can't get this one straight. That's enough. That would be such a nice double pocket, that one. I mean, this isn't going to go in there, but yeah, so you get a nice pocket there, and then a nice one there. That's the importance of putting those so that they all face down, so it slips in. Otherwise, that would have caught like mad. I think I might punch. Yeah, punch a little hole there, I think. Like that one. Let's give it a bit of a zhuzh. As it says, that's Wendy, isn't it? Wendy's Journal Adventure. Canadian lady, I believe. Yeah, love that one. Right, let me see how long we've been going, because it's probably like 3 hours already. Oh, it's only 34 minutes. Good grief, sorry, I didn't realise it was right over there. Hope you've been seeing all this. Oh dear. Oh. Right. Okay, let's see if we can make a quick one. So I've got these. These do them that way. Maybe I'll just make one more, because you've seen a couple now. And then we'll do a quick flip. I really want to use this. I suppose we could do it that way, couldn't we? It doesn't have to go up and down. Oh, why not? Let me just make sure it's not too big. I'll do. We're going sideways. I've had a load of seagulls lately. I don't quite know what's going on. I don't know what I dyed this paper with, but it was very pink. Might be food dye or something, I don't know. Can't remember. Can't remember. Story of my life. Oh. I didn't use the wibbly wobbly edge. Yeah, I'm going that way because the writing, I don't think it'll be a problem. It's only that one that isn't stuck. Let's get a bit of glue in there. Mind you, I think Mari, you said you like the sound of the seagulls because you don't get them where you are. Oh, you can't move in Britain for them. But we made them like they are. We made them beggars at the seaside by feeding them, taking their fishes away. Very clever things. Just going to take a little bit more off there. Come here. Because I don't want it covering up that much of the pattern papers. Brain will work in a minute. Right, let's fold this one up first, shall we? That's a good idea. Sorry, I'm mumbling. I do a lot of that. Right, I'm not going to bother to round the bottoms because you're not going to see them. So, right, let's just get this one stuck in and we'll make that one do. And I'll carry on do the others off screen, I think. Because you've probably seen enough by now. Oh, a bit wonky there. It'll be fine. See, I think I've measured really accurately and I still managed to mess it up. It still gets wonky. Oh well. C'est la vie. Right, so pocket. Wonky bit. Do the L thumb notch. Tinker, where you've gone? Why are you back in there? I didn't put you in there, did I? Must have done. Oh, I don't need to use that in a second. We're just gonna do this before we stick the other pocket on, and then I'm gonna let you go. Already inked. I think this was, it's a bit of gauze, obviously. Looks like felt. I don't know. I found it in my random stuff box. I've got a lot of them. It's fabric, whatever it is. So I don't know. Right, so if we put that there, and I'm thinking there, and let that all drip down. What do you reckon? I can't hear you. Yes, I'm doing it. Lift your skirts up, missus. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Quite nice actually on a journal page. Not this one, obviously. But yeah, you can have that. Might cut it down a little bit actually, it's a little bit much, isn't it? And just have a little do it now. Oh, nice and tatty now. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Right, sorry, completely absorbed there. Let me give you a close-up of what we've been up to. Pile doesn't seem to be getting any lower, but I'm sure it is. So that's that one. Oh god, you are cattywankers, sorry. Yeah, quite like that actually. So yeah, pocket there, and then you can either just clip them in or stick them flat to the page, completely up to you obviously. I mean, if you've got a really pretty back, see, I'd consider that to be gorgeous. It's just me maybe, but yeah, if you've got a really nice back, you might not want to stick it flat on a page because you'll lose that obviously. So for me, I would just clip that in with a paper clip and have the double pocket going on there. Like, what else did we do? These two, didn't we? So again, and that's a really thick paper, so yeah, you can leave the little pocket in the front if you want to, or you just stick on one of your snippets that you've made. Cool. Let me know if you're enjoying these. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.